I'm Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. We're going to show everybody how to install this simple plug-and-play LED upgrade light strip. Now this is the same installation for Model 3. S and X will only vary where we'll give you a little bit of Velcro to hold it on underneath. But on the Model 3, we're simply going to connect it to the existing lights, and it's a great super bright LED strip that plugs directly into the existing 2 LED lights in the trunk. So let's get started and let's take a look at what we have inside here. So we're just going to put the light inside, and this is of course the connection that's going to allow you to add the light to the existing LED light. The first step is we're going to take this alcohol prep pad, and we're going to clean the mounting surface. So underneath here, you'll notice that this beam running across is where we suggest you put it. Some people talk about putting it on the other side, but if you want it to shine downward and light up your cargo, this is where you want to put it. So let's start with that. Take the alcohol prep and clean any loose debris, oil, grease off of here, so we get it to hold really strong. Then pull all of the backings off of the 3M VHB tape that's on the back of the lights, the light strip. Peel these off. And then we're going to show you how to tuck the cable in. And then you're just simply going to take it, center it in the trunk. Dead center is usually right there. And stick it on. So this will hold on here forever. You don't have to worry about it coming off until you want to take it off. Now we're going to show you how to connect it. And this is simply a splicing wire, which allows us to connect to this LED. So take the flathead screwdriver, put it inside of here, and twist it. This light comes right out, and you simply press down on this frame you don't need. Put that back inside. Just press down right here on this tab. We'll get a close-up. This is just like all of our puddle lights and other light upgrade kits, and pull down. So this is how it locks and unlocks. Just simply pressing this down. That's the release, just like that. Now we just simply plug in your light, and then we're going to unplug it. But look at how bright that is. So back up, and we'll do a before and after. No light, but the ones in the trunk. And then we'll plug in the strip. Pretty amazing. Then you're going to plug this light back in here. So you still have 2 functioning LED lights on the side, but we've added the strip. Also, you can use our 10 times bright LED lights if you don't have a set, which will also extremely increase the brightness in the trunk. So again, to release it, press on the tab and pull down, or pull it away. And we'll disconnect it. We'll disconnect everything from here. And now we're back to the starting point. So at this point, we want to run the wire up inside. So we're going to disconnect this, pushing on here. So you can release it from the top or from the bottom. So now we're going to take this, let's call it a pigtail, and we're going to hide it underneath the carpeting kit. So underneath here, you can see that we're simply going to run the wire over here, out of the way, and then connect it. Very simple, very clean. You could use a piece of tape. Then you want to make sure you come down all the way down here and run it into where the light plugs in. So you'll see this rectangle, this holds the standard light. So now that we've run this light through, let's plug it back in. We will plug the light in. Sometimes you have to open and close the trunk as it does time out. So let's do that real quick. And now that we've got this plugged back in, you can see now all 3 lights are on, 1, 2, 3. And all you have to do now is push the wiring back inside. And this light just pops right back in to the felt. You also can put your fingers behind it if you ever need to get to it or to push it out. Again, you don't have to use a screwdriver. And the only thing you might want to clean up is possibly putting a piece of tape right up here. But again, none of this can be seen. And lastly, let's peel off the protective liner. And now you've got extreme bright light in your trunk. And now we're going to make one showing how to hook it up for the Model S and X. But the only difference will be Velcro. Thanks again for checking it out. I hope everyone loves it. Hey, it's Mark, RPM Tesla Aftermarket Accessories. Now we're going to install the super bright trunk light in the Model S and Model X. Now both of these vehicles will be the same. You don't need any tools. All you're going to need is a flathead screwdriver. So let's take a look at how it's going to connect, and then we're going to show you a super clean way to actually install it. So just put your light on top of your flip trunk area and take a screwdriver, and we have 2 lights down here. Just put the screwdriver in and turn it. They come right out. Then we're going to unplug the light. Then we're going to plug the light back into the new harness. Then we're going to plug your light back in. So we want everyone to understand how this actually works. All we're doing is splicing this big light into the light bulb that's here now. Okay? So now this is how it's going to go like this. And let's show you the location of the light. So in the S and the X, we always have Velcro underneath the flip-up compartment. So we think this is the best location. On the second half, locate it underneath and just stick it on. Now, first of all, look at the difference in the lighting. You can see how crazy bright it is. I'm going to do a before and after video. So that is with it off, and this is with it on. So you can see the difference. So right now, the light's on, now it's off. Before, after. Before, after. It's a huge difference. So again, we recommend everyone try this before they hook it up. So try it in your car, see if you like it. If you don't like it, send it back. If you do like it, let's get on with the super clean installation method. So now that we have the light here, especially in the Model S, you can always take it out with the compartment lid if you need to, or you can just simply remove it by pulling the Velcro off. So let's talk about running the wire. Now we're going to have an extension on here. It's going to be really clean. This is more of a prototype wire, but you're simply going to take the wire and go straight to the side of the car, and from a low angle we're going to show you where to put it. So you're going to go like this. You're going to take the wire and you're just going to tuck it up inside of the plastic housing that runs along the side of the trunk. Pretty easy. Look at how clean this is. Really nice. You also could put a piece of tape on here if you really wanted to, but we suggest you leave it loose. That way, in case you forget that you turned it off. Then you continue down the side, just taking the wire harness or the wires and just tucking it in. So what's left now is just connecting this and this. So number one, you could connect it like this. And now your light is ready to go back in the housing, but you've got a lot of leftover wires, so this isn't clean. So we found a real nice way to hide everything. So again, you're at the point now where you've come down and you want to put this wire in here. So this is what we suggest. Just lift the carpet kit out right here, pull it down without taking anything off. So you're not going to take any of the moldings off or the plastic off or the seal. You're just going to pull the carpet kit down, and then you're going to feed this down into the hole, just like this. I'll try to stay out of the way. Just feed it down all the way to the rectangular hole location and pull it out and tuck all the wires inside. And the carpet kit, look how this just snaps right back inside. And then underneath the plastic, and it's just like the day you bought it. Now your wires are here coming out of the rectangular hole where the light goes. So you just plug your light in, and you plug in the extension, and now everything is lit up. And now again, let's show you one more time. Just put all of the lights inside this big compartment, slide them all in, and push the LED light in. Super simple. You may have to align everything and push the carpet back, but once everything is in place, there we go. Looks just like brand new. And now look at this clean installation. It's great. The only way you possibly could have a wire showing is if you have any slack hanging down. So slide it along here, move it out of the way, and put it right there. Now take a look. Super clean installation. Every time you open your trunk, it's going to light up like this. No wires anywhere. The LED lights, these are the RPM Tesla upgrade lights, but even with the standard 1 diode light, it's still going to look almost as bright as this, because we've got 120 LEDs in here. I want everyone to see that. 120. Super cool. It's a bluish shade. And the last thing you want to do is peel off the protective film on the front of the light diffuser. And you are perfect. Set. Excellent lighting. Let's take a look from a wide angle and show you the difference here. Again, we're indoors, but we'll do another on-off sequence, or before and after, when we finish this. Thanks a lot for checking in.